Oh, hello everyone. I am Lauren, your licensed master esthetician. So, first of all, how's everyone doing? Assalamu alaikum to all my Muslims and Muslimas. So, I'm jumping right on into microneedling. I have already cleansed my face. I use a glycolic cleanser. I'm gonna let you know the cleanser I've used. It is clinical. IS Clinical, which stands for Innovative Skincare. I use their cleansing complex. I love their cleansing complex. It has glycolic in there. It does have some salicylic acid in there as well. I used to often get breakouts, so that's the best cleanser for me. I know what cleansers to use as far as hydrating cleanser. I'll go to Holy Frog, Cashmere, and just to let you know, I'm not sponsored by any of those companies. For my toner, I use the Berlin Skin toner, which is geranium and rose. Very hydrating, very geared towards anti-aging. I love that toner. I also use their cocoa eye butter from Berlin Skin as well. I use their ciderwood cream. I'll just say this, I'm a Berlin Skin girl, along with Is Clinical. Today, I am going to be doing my own microneedling. I did my cleanser. So microneedling actually causes trauma, believe it or not, to your, depending what size needle you use and what depth you go into. It causes trauma. It could be on the surface of your epidermis. It could go right beneath the epidermis. Prior to having microchanneling pens or microneedling pens, because it's just a lot easier to hold. It can be versatile, right hand, left hand. So bottom line is, it's really good for acne scars, hyperpigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles. If you feel like your skin feels very saggy, very dehydrated, congested, you have fine lines and wrinkles like crow's feet around your eyes, hooded eyelids. You can also do it across your eyelids. I've never done my own eyelids. How does it feel? It does feel a little, needles. So you got to be real fast with it. So along with this, you could use serums that are geared towards peptides, which of course is going to stimulate the collagen. It's going to help to produce peptides. So, collagen bursts up, fibroblasts, all that good stuff. But we're not going to go into all that stuff. Today, we're just going to focus on this. And I'm trying to do this video as quickly as I can. So my needle that I'm using is going to be 12 needles. I'm using 12 needles. This is a sterile needle, as you can see. You do not reuse these needles, and you please do not sterilize them and reuse them either. Just throw them away. Just dispose of these needles. That's the whole thing. Dispose it. So I open mine from the bottom, so I don't even touch the top part. I go ahead and place my needle. So there's plenty of pens out there. I just like this pen. See how I took the cap off of it like that? I'm not going to use it right now, which I'm not. I'm going to cover it back up. Of course, it looks very simple, but you'd be surprised. It takes a minute. So back to the serums. The serums, you could use a collagen serum that's going to stimulate peptides, stimulate collagen, vice versa. You could use, if you feel like you're dehydrated, you could use hyaluronic acid serums. If you feel like your skin is dull, hyperpigmentation, you could go ahead and use a vitamin C serum. I'm using the Is Clinical. This is just a small little sample. No need to bring the big bottle out for stuff, you know. So I'm using their Pro Heal Serum. The reason why I'm going to use the Pro Heal Serum because I want to incorporate some brightness in my skin. I also want to work on any type of sun damage, hyperpigmentation, unevenness of the skin. And along with that, I still want to go ahead and work on building up some tightening of my skin because this has a natural form. Okay, 5 on my cheeks. All in the wrist. You have to be very light with it, like almost like doing calligraphy, right? So I did hashtags, and you will start seeing like blood coming up to the surface. That's normal. That's just stimulating collagen. That's causing a trauma. It's getting its nourishment from the vitamin C that I use. When it starts healing back, it's going to heal back because it has that vitamin C. Okay, so we are back. So as you know, on my cheeks, it did very well. It flushed just by on the level 5. My depth is at 0.25. So I'm going to keep it at 0.25 throughout my whole face. I'm just going to be changing the speed of the needle. Okay? I'm going to go. You go around the lip, the rim of the lip, in that area, and it's going to help tighten it up. Botox wear. You're going to be talking like this. You're going to have the lip flip. Anywho, let's go into the neck. We always neglect our neck. And, you know, I'm getting a little up there. And I've noticed that my neck was kind of like pulling like a turkey. I said, oh no. I already have a fat neck. Like all the medical people in my family, they were like, oh, maybe you got You have a goiter, thyroid. I went through all the tests for that. It just is called what it is. I got a fat neck. That's where I gain weight at. My neck, my face. Once my face starts gaining weight, my neck has to get bigger because it got to be stable to hold my head. I know that. Okay, so let's go on to that. I'm going to try the 4. Because I've been noticing, you see, like when I turn. Anyways, I see it. So let's go. I needed the microneedling. Because I saw some sagging. Okay, so now that I did that, I am going to go in with my hydration. Yep, keeping it real simple. Remember, I already used my serum. I used my eye cream. There's nothing else. This is the night routine. The last step is going to be hydration. I'm going to be using Berlin Skin Blue Tansy. Blue Tansy cream is definitely special. It's a thicker formula cream. I love it because you can feel the hydration, but it doesn't make you feel too dewy. If you don't like the dewy look at night, I usually do the dewy look day and night. But the reason I'm going to use the Blue Tansy because it has a lot of healing properties. It has frankincense in here. Blue Tansy is also a very healing property ingredient that helps to calm and soothe the skin. Definitely Blue Tansy for the win. For some people, they're like, oh my God, that's a lot. For me, it's not, because I just did a very traumatizing procedure. And you want to make sure that your skin is properly hydrated with the correct ingredients. And Blue Tansy is for the win. Very cooling, very hydrated. And look at that. Look at that. Look. Look at that. No filter. Look. Just straight loveliness. Okay, lovelies. Thank you so much. Okay, I want you to have a beautiful night, and I want you to understand that you have to love the skin you in. There's a lot of things that's going on in this world, and they cause stress. Stress kills, depression, all from stress, mental issues, stress. Everything is built off of stress. You have to know how to manage your stress. Self-care is definitely the way to go. Eating right is definitely the way to go. Invest in yourself. Invest in your skin. You're in this body one time. One time. So get it together and look lovely. This is your girl, Lauren, your master esthetician. See you soon. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Jim Lois and Company, LLC. You know, I'm going to tell you what the LLC stands for one day. I want to know if someone's going to figure it out.